Hello students, we are going to start with second module, which is office management and administrative skills. The session plan for the office management and administrative skills is office and office management. So understanding what is office and what are the management skills required for working in office, features of office management, office activities, office functions, what is the scope of office management, and many more things we are going to learn in this module. Let us see what is office. According to Merriam-Webster's definition of office is a place where a particular kind of business is transacted or a service is supplied, such as a place in which the functions of a public officers are performed, the directing headquarters of an enterprise or organization, the place in which professional person conducts business. The office is the administrative center or a unit in which number of people they work together, they perform tasks, they take decision and act accordingly. The purpose of an office has been defined as providing a service or giving a product as an output to a different organization. According to Mills and Stanford, a room or a part of a building in which a people work, especially sitting on a table with computer, phones, etc., usually as a part of business or other organization, is considered as an office. A definition by Cambridge Dictionary. There are different types of offices. Private limited offices are there, public limited offices are there, and certain offices they are governed by the respective government. The main function of office is to provide services to the citizens, different individuals, different stakeholders and organization. In order to provide these services, certain skills are required. These skills are nothing but office management skills. Let us understand what is office management. According to Wiley and Bridge, office management may be defined as manipulation and control of men, method, machine and material to achieve the best possible results of the highest possible quality with the expenditure of the least possible efforts and expenses in the shortest practicable time and in a manner acceptable to top management. Office management is the practice where planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling the organizational functions is done. The utilizing different resources such as men, material, machinery, money is done in the office management by top management, and a strategic decision is done on day-to-day basis. Features of office management. The key features of office management are establish goals, objectives and purpose. Here in the first office management feature, the set goals and objectives are basically given by the top management. Based on these set goals and objectives, the staffs start working and the desired in a desired manner, and the desired outcome is achieved. It allows individual to behave accordingly and perform the best work out of him. The purpose helps individual and management to achieve day-to-day functions of the organization. The second feature of office management is efficient utilization of resources. The systematic utilization of resources should be done in such a way that machines and equipments they are working according to the productivity, efficiently and utmost use of the resources. Staff, budget and raw material can be optimally used in order to get the best outcome. The office management guide to establish a productive, stable functions and workflows. Let us see when organization is spending money, there are alternative uses of spending. Hence, the decision makers has to select such an option which will generate maximum return. Allocating work to individual consisting KSAs. KSAs are nothing but knowledge, skills, attitude. Hence, considering the knowledge, skills and attitude of individual, a systematic work should be allotted to the individual and accordingly they will be performing in office. Thus, systematic allocation of resources drives efficiency, shows better outcome. The next part in the features of office management is develop a professional work environment for attracting the competitive advantage. Here you have to create a structure, you have to create an environment where people they are working in the particular organization, they work with the best atmosphere so that the outcome generated by these people will match with the goals and objectives set by the organization. Identifying key strengths and opportunities of the individual is the main focus of organization's top management, and according to these skills and competencies the individuals will perform accordingly. Mantras to be successful at workplace or at office are as follows: lifelong learning, domain knowledge, adequate skills and competencies, trained in the specific area, ability to innovate, and emotional intelligence. Let us see what is lifelong learning. In the diagram, these 7 to 8 key mantras are systematically presented. So let us start with the first point, lifelong learning. The individual who is associated with the particular organization or office should have an attitude to learn continuously, to develop himself continuously so that the outcome can be presented accordingly. So lifelong learning is essential characteristics which should be inculcated and developed by individual. The second aspect or mantra to be a successful at workplace is domain knowledge. When you are performing at office, your domain knowledge should be perfect. In which place you are working, a domain knowledge plays important role. Whether you are working in accounts or finance department, whether you are working in marketing and sales department, whether you are working in the advertising section, whether you are working in IT department, if you are working with supply chain or inventory department, the domain knowledge related with that area is essential. If you don't have domain knowledge, you will not be a successful at workplace. So domain knowledge is very much important. The third aspect is adequate skills and competencies. In order to perform specific allotted work, skills and competencies in the domain knowledge is required. These skills can vary and you can inculcate or you can imbibe these skills according to the tenure of your service. Hence, skills and competencies should be considered when work is allotted to individual. The fifth important parameter is training in specific area. After understanding skills and competencies of the individual, the next task is you have to get a train in specific area. A specific training, if provided, will surely help to enhance the skills and competencies required for performing the duties in the office. Hence, HR department associated with the office should give training in the area where the individual is lagging with respect to skills and competencies. The next aspect to be a successful is ability to innovate. There is a continuously change in the environment. Hence, in order to adopt these changes, you have to be innovative. You have to have an innovative approach. The continuous challenges are coming to each and every organization. If we want to come out from that environment, that challenges, you have to have an innovative approach. The next important parameter is emotional intelligence. Considering day by day stress in the organization at offices, there should be a high emotional intelligence, or you can say a high EI is required. When there is a low EI, this means the person's ability to handle the stress or the complexity is very low. Hence, nowadays organization and offices, they are preferring employee or individuals who have a high emotional intelligence. Now let us understand what are office activities. There are different types of office activities. Processing incoming and outgoing mail is the first activity which can be included in office activity. So in day-to-day life, there are n number of mails are coming. Bifurcating those mail into the best, utmost and lowest use should be done by the office management team. Hence, processing incoming and outgoing mail is important. Maintaining transcript for records is another aspect. which is included in office activity. Hence, n number of documents are generated in offices. Maintaining those records, maintaining those documents, maintaining those information flow is important. This is considered as one of the office activity which is done on a regular basis. The next aspect associated with office activity is data entry, data storage and data retrieval. When we are going from 2000 to 2010 and from 2000 to 2010 to 2020, we have seen there is a drastic transition in the field of IT, or we can say in the field of ICT, that is information and communication technology. The continuous development in the area of ICT has demanded n number of data entry where the data storage has been improved and data retrieval has also been improved. There is a correlation between client and server, and these clients are uploading the documents, these clients are uploading the information, these clients are adding documents on the server. So data entry, storage and retrieval is one of the important activity which needs to be managed by the office. The next aspect in the office activity is copying, filing, printing and scanning. In each office, these activities, that is copying, filing, printing, scanning, these are considered as a primary activity where the person is doing these tasks on a regular basis. The next aspect associated with the activity is storage of records. Database management is one of the key area which is working on this area, that is storage of and maintenance of the record. When we were talking about database management, maintaining records, keeping records, storing records, retrieval of records, these functions are systematically performed by office department. Now let us see how we have moved with respect to storage devices. When we say earlier was the era of floppy disk, we have moved from these floppy disks to hard drives, then hard drives to pen drives, and pen drives to now hard disks, and now from hard disk to era of cloud, where you are going to keep your records on cloud. So we have seen the different activities performed by office. Now let us see what are the functions of office. The basic office functions, are divided into two types: basic office function and administrative functions. Basic office function includes receiving and gathering information, processing and recording information, distributing and sharing information, and maintaining records. Whereas administrative function include management function, maintaining public relation, establishing office system and procedure, maintenance of records, building strong infrastructure, and many more things. The basic office function is receiving and gathering information. In order to perform daily tasks, lot of information is required. This information is nothing but data. When we process the data, the pre-processing is done, and after that pre-processing we are getting the information. That information receiving and gathering is very important when we perform duties in the offices. The data or information is divided into different types, where important information, semi-important information, and least important information is these are the trays, and out of these trays we are selecting the best for performing our task. The next aspect related to offices is processing and recording information. Processing and recording information is very much important, because when we interact with the client, when we interact with the stakeholders, whatever information is required by them need to be given to them on a regular basis. Hence, processing and keeping a record with respect to that information is very much essential, and this is done by the office team. The distribution and sharing of information is done by office team with the help of messaging, with the help of emails, with the help of some ERP system, with the help of some office management systems, which is basically done on a regular basis. In order to minimize the gap while sharing information, these office management systems plays important role, such as ERP, MIS, transaction processing systems are there. These systems are continuously focusing on sharing and distribution of information and maintaining records. Now let us understand from the diagram what are the functions of office management. So there are different functions of office management, such as planning, coordinating, directing, staffing and organizing. Out of these management activity, the first activity is nothing but planning. Planning is a vital function of office management. All types of organizations such as physical enterprises, virtual enterprises prepare a plan in order to achieve objective. In the planning phase, only those companies they are successful which have a systematic and strategic plan. In the planning phase, companies decide what is to be done in the coming time. Hence, strategic planning is very much important. Planning phase stimulates the sense of involvement and team spirit. Hence, the different stakeholders, whether you are a part of that team, whether you are top management, whether you are an employee, whether you are a stakeholder, the systematic involvement is very much required in a planning phase also. Planning process includes determination and formation of objectives, policies, procedure, work schedules, budget and strategies. The next administrative management function is organizing. Organizing is nothing but we are identifying, grouping and arranging the various activities which are necessary for the attainment of objectives. Here the work is given and combined and allotted to individuals and group. In the process of organization, the different resources they are combined and they are allotted to assigned tasks based on the skills and competencies of the individual or a team member. The next management function is staffing. Staffing refers to the continuous process of finding and selection of the best people or selection of a best candidate, allocating them according to their talent and skills and competencies. Here, in the process of staffing, the best talent or best people they are selected based on the project competencies required. Thus, staffing is a part of office management which is concerned with people at work and with their association within the organization. The next function of the administrative management is directing. Directing is the function where the managers and senior management instruct, guide, mentor, administer the employees within the organization in order to achieve the goals, objectives, vision, mission set by the top management. The directing is the managerial function of teaching, nurturing, guiding, harnessing people towards the accomplishment of the desired results. The next management function is coordinating. According to Lundi, coordination involves the development of unity of a purpose and the harmonious implementation of plan for the achievement of desired ends. Hence, coordination between teams, coordination between individuals, coordination between top management and senior management and different individual is very much important. Thus, coordination is a collective efforts of all employees which is achieved by establishing harmonious program and policies. Systematic communication, cooperation, delegation of authority and responsibility is one of the things which is important when the individuals they coordinate between each other. In order to achieve these administrative management function, there are certain administrative skills are required. Let us understand what is administrative skills. Administrative skills are those skills related to running business or keeping an office organized, which is very important nowadays. Hence, students, let us understand what is administrative skills. Most of these skills are required to effectively manage various tasks, in order to perform different projects, in order to complete the assigned tasks. Hence, such as scheduling meeting with stakeholders such as clients are there, different customers are there. So scheduling meeting with stakeholders, answering phone calls, sending emails, managing customer queries, helping employees by providing and sharing information or required data, clear and open communication so that there is no lack of communication happening between different teams, and managing data. These are certain and basic administrative skills which are required if you want to perform in an office. Let us see what are the major identified administrative skills are. The first is oral and written communication, which is very important nowadays. If you don't have a command on oral or written communication, you will be failing to be successful in your duties. Hence, oral and written communication should be paid importance if you are transacting with clients, customer or different stakeholders. The next is interpersonal skill. Interpersonal skills is very much important, because if there is no job which you can't perform without team. Group dynamics, team management is very much important if you are performing office duties. Hence, a systematic and proper interpersonal skills are very much important, where you are interacting or transacting with the team members and getting the work from them. The next is teamwork skills, where you are a part of team is performing tasks with respect to assigned job, and based on your work the team is working accordingly. The next is time management. It is very important to manage time. Time is a money, it is said. Hence, managing work on time is very much important. There are different time management softwares which are helping employees, which are also helping top management in order to track the progress of a work, and in order to understand where we are and where we have to be. Hence, time management is very much important. The next skill is accounting skills. Accounting skill is very much important if you want to work in accounting and finance domain. The next important skill which is required if you want to perform a job in an office is digitally proficiency or digitally proficient. If you want to be a part of if you want to be a part of administrative department or any other department within the office, digital proficiency is very much important. Digital proficiency is nothing but you should be equipped, you should be having a knowledge with respect to current information, with respect to internet, digital tools such as how we are doing advertisement, how we are focusing on the customers with the help of social media. So how we are using social media for completing our day-to-day tasks or completing our duties is very much important. To be a successful, you should have a good and proficient digital skills. Digital skills are information related to internet related technologies and peripheral devices. Nowadays there is a boom in with the help of social media, how you are marketing, how you are doing connecting with the client and customers. So one of the aspect in digital proficiency is understanding how social media can be used. The another administrative skill is problem solving and decision making. These skills are important for the management, for the junior management, for the line performers, for the blue collar employees and white collar employees also. When to take a particular decision, where should not, these skills are very much important so that a problem can be solved on a right time. Another important administrative skill is record keeping. Record keeping is very much important. A systematic maintenance and updation of a records plays vital role. The next administrative skill is calendar management. Scheduling meeting Popping message for generation of meetings is very much important. So calendar management is an important task which is done by a team, office team. The next skill is data entry and MS Office skills. Data entry is very much important, like that MS Office. So proficiency in MS Office such as Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel, Publisher, such tools are very much important in office. Hence you should be a proficient, you should be having a knowledge of that area. The next administrative skill is enterprise resource planning. There are different departments in the organization. In order to connect these departments, ERP plays a vital role. ERP is nothing but enterprise resource planning. There are different resources, and when you are connecting with these resources, ERP plays vital role. With the help of ERP, a decision making is also done, and wherever the data is required, the ERP helps to generate, to provide that information to the different teams, different departments. The next administrative skill is database management. The data is one of the area which is continuously growing. Hence, a systematic database management is important. The next is computer skills, which is very basic. In order to save a file, in order to store a file, you should have a knowledge where to save, where to not save. So these computer skills are very much important. The one more administrative skill is computer skills. Computer skills are nothing but managing hardware, software part associated with computer. Hence, whenever the issues are generated with respect to system, with respect to device, you should able to manage that. Hence, hardware related management skills are also required with respect to computer and devices. Apart from that, there are certain software related skills which are also required. When we talk about computer skill, saving files, saving folders, managing antivirus is very much important. Hence, a systematic and proper knowledge of computers should be there with the team or with the individual who is performing duties in the office. Moving to the next part, let us see what is internet, intranet and extranet. In our day-to-day life, we are stuck with the word internet. So let us understand what is internet. Internet is a massive network that connects different nodes. These nodes are nothing but computer, laptop, machine, cell phones, tabs, iPads, which are connected across the globe. So the internet is one of the area which is now becoming a part of our life. Without internet, it is very difficult to survive in India and across globe. It can be said that the internet is nothing but connection of billions of computers and electronic devices on the globe which are on network. With that internet, people can communicate, share, transfer information from one place to other place. We can have a video conferencing, audio conferencing, sharing of photos, sharing of GIF files with the help of internet. So we are going to see these application software in the next session, such as how the spreadsheet, word processor, presentation tools, they are very important, and what are the different tabs and what are the different parameters in these spreadsheet, word processor and presentation tools are very much important. Thank you everyone.